In this video, guys, we are going to recreate this beautiful sign for your front porch spring decor, and we are repurposing a Dollar Tree board that is around 9.5 by 11.5. Using the multi-purpose apple barrel acrylic paint, you'll need at least 2 coats. If you stick around, I promise that this method, you or anyone, beginner to pro, will be able to recreate this beehive front porch decor, spring decor sign. So put your 2 coats of white paint. Now grab your ruler and a pencil and come down 2 inches from the very top in the center and place a pencil mark. Go down 7 to 8 inches and place another pencil mark. Down at the very bottom, stay 2 inches away from the left and make that mark, and 2 inches from the right and make a mark. Once you've got those 2 marks into place, you're going to draw a straight line with your pencil from that point on the left to the point on the right. Now, placing your ruler at an angle, you're going to meet that center point up top to the right, center point at the top to the left. Now, you'll see me remove the previous pencil line I had there before because I had my angles wrong, but I assure you I have given you the correct measurements. 2 inches from the top, 2 inches from the left, and 2 inches from the right, and meet those points, creating a perfect triangle. Now, taking the ruler about every inch to 1.25 inches, draw a line straight across. When we get done, I promise you we're going to have a beautiful honeybee hive. Now, once you've got those lines created, take your pencil and draw a circle in the very center. This is where our honeybees will be able to enter the hive. Taking and meeting your line straight across, do a little half circle. And you can do this really easy. You don't have to overthink it. Just go with it. It's going to have that pyramid kind of fashion to it. But once we get done, this is going to be the most perfect bona fide honeybee hive. Now, as you can see here, the change I made, you're going to round it off up top a little bit and then create some little quarter circles. Now, once you've got that situated, start erasing all of the previous lines that we created. You will not need them anymore. And just take your time and follow the measurements and then erase those pencil lines. Guys, just a little tip, if you have a white eraser, or any of you do art, you know that if you remove this with a white eraser, there is no graphite residue left. So now we've removed all our pencil marks, and voila, we have the perfect honeybee hive. Now you want to round that bottom just a little bit to take that sharp straight edge off, and do the same at the top. Now we are ready to jump in here and begin lining out our board. Now I took duct tape because I didn't have any painter's tape, and I took a straight razor and I cut it right through the center, and then that way I could get my tape lined up and just go down through there. Everywhere that we have the tape is where we're going to paint the gray. Now I took a black paint marker, tip number 2. By doing that, go ahead and trace out your pencil marks so that if you happen to get the elephant gray paint over the line, you'll be able to still find it and locate it. So just paint in the areas that we have taped off here in the elephant. And just take your time. Don't get in no hurry. You can use as fine a brush, smaller brush as you need. Once you've done that and all of your gray areas are painted, you can remove your tape, and voila, you now have your gray and white stripes. Now you're going to distress it taking that elephant and a dry brushing, and don't be stingy. We want to dirty that white up pretty good. Now the next thing we need to do here is take the yellow ochre or a color that is suitable for you, that you like, to paint your honeybee hive, and just once again follow your pencil marks. Take your time. Now I am kind of situating where I need my letters. And I always pre-mark mine with a pencil so that I know exactly where I want to place them. And home is where my honey bee. Taking my black paint marker, I do my center letters first, then I go back and I fill in the difference. Take and place dashes all around the outer perimeter using the black paint marker. And then we're going to create our little honeybees. Now I'm going to give you a second rendition, so stay tuned and follow closely how I do the bee, because I want you to know the antennas can go either way. They can go left or right, they can go upward, they can go to the left, and you'll see right here how we are also going to do the little bee buzzing dashes in a circle form. So here is a new second rendition of drawing your honeybee. Draw it like a torpedo, an oval shape, and place these on your sign where you feel they best suited. Draw at least 2 broad lines. Create little small wings, and those are just kind of oval circles. Make a dot and draw a line. Make a dot, draw a line for the antennas. Now, making a very broad circle, make little dashes going around all the way to the back end of your honeybee. Now you are ready to move up to the top and do you a third one, or that's what I did for this sign. And as you can see here, just color it in, create your broad lines, and then draw your little wings. Now, if you're liking this video, I really appreciate all the thumbs up, and share it with a friend or family member that enjoys DIY and painting, especially for beginners. Now we're doing our dashes here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, well, now's the time to do it. Hit that subscribe word. So take a yellow paint marker, and I did a bright yellow and colored in the different marks. Take a white paint marker, and you will find the affiliate link to my Amazon for these paint markers. These are the Sharpie paint markers, but you can also purchase them at Target. Take the white and color in the little wings, and put a shadow into one side only of your letters. Also do this in the opening of the honey hive so that the beehive has some definition where they've entered it in and out. And also use the white to go around that little buzzing pattern. Place dashes on the elephant gray, and also do your beehive as well as the outer side of it. Put a layer of Mod Podge on your sign. Be sure to damp your brush first. Take the bow, run the stringer back through it, and place it back into the sign. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with others. And until the next DIY, I'll be crafting, y'all.